focused on SPY today because it's a short day. I just don't really know what's going on. I'm not trying to be a hero or anything. Like Palantir looked like a short and this is happening. Hood looked like a long and this is happening. So I'm not even trying to hang out and play. So the only thing I traded was SPY. Let's make it big. This is what I did and where I got in. I got in off this 15. There was something else on the 5. So I got in on this 5 hammer actually, which was a continuation on the 15. This red line is my stop, which was the low of the 15. But let me draw my entry. You can see why that was quite perfect. So if this is my entry, right, my stop is super, super tight. Because again, I just don't know what's going on today. And my target is ADR. So we get in here and it just goes up, right? The 15er is wickless. It just goes right straight from get. And it had this really fun spike. Maybe you'll see it better on the 3 minute. Yeah, so this candle here, like it almost hit it. Or I think it actually did type it. Yeah, it taps ADR and it just got out. It did like 67% really quickly, and that was my trade. I'm done for the day. Okay, I'm not done for the day. I lied. I couldn't resist this inside 15er on NVDA. Looking for ADR, or maybe even the top of the broadening formation. I'm in on the 15. My exit is here, right? Short day, tight stops. Again, not trying to be a hero. I think I'm gonna maybe add on SPY. That'd be hero action. So yeah, this is my trade, and we made a higher day. So right now I'm just watching, and we'll see how we go. I don't want to be at the screens all day. I just want to kind of hang. SPY looks like it's gonna SPY. We could get all the way to 625.60. So we will see. Maybe I will do a YOLO just because I'm feeling excited about it. But this is an aggressive trade, right? This is a less aggressive trade. I should probably get into next week contracts, but it is what it is. I got in. I'm up 20%. Whoa, now I'm up 5%. Ha! 0 day action for you. So, yeah, hanging out, and we will see. Now that I'm up on my contracts, I'm moving my stops to break even, right? Because, again, we have half day. These are 0 day contracts. We have half a day to trade. There's no reason for me to try and make, 50% on my portfolio today. I'm just here to have a good time, make some money, take obvious trades. So originally this is my stop. I don't know right off the charts like where my stop is, but I've moved my stop to break even, right? So if we come back to my entry price, I'm just going to not lose anything. Where I'm looking to go, 159.59 or 159.60-ish, and then ADR, and then again, top of the broadening formation. SPY, same thing. Next target for me is 165.60, wait, 625.61. So that would be here, right? And yeah, I'm just hanging out. No pressure, just chilling, and we'll see how we go on the day. Okay, and here we go, right? Hit the target, moving my stops. So I'm up 76% on 0 day NVIDIAs. So now I'm moving my stop to take no less than 50%. Things are moving quite quickly. Let me do some maths. Yeah. Okay. So worst that could happen is I make a little bit of money. Boom. I just got filled. And I also have next week contracts, which I'm just not going to sell unless they go back to break even. I may get into another little thing. I have to look on like the wanna to see what's going on. I really should have waited for something against me, but again, I'm just trading really specifically today. I'm just trying to scout my way through the morning and enjoy the rest of the day. So yeah, just want to lay this out for everyone. And the reason why I switched to the 1 is because I actually want another entry. I didn't take the best exit, and I know that, but I'm happy to get back in. So it's giving me this failed 2 down on the 1. I may add to that. But again, I'm also in next week contract, so I'm not too pressed to get back into NVIDIA. I was in the 160s. I sold for more than they're selling for right now, so I'm very happy with that. And yeah, the portfolio is up barely today. It's up 13% today. So looking to get that closer to like 30. That'd be really fun. But again, not trying to be a hero. Just going to let SPY do its thing. I already have my stops in for SPY. There we go, NVIDIA. Adding here to a 0 day. And now I have my entry and stop, right? So I added on the 1 minute, and my stop will be at this right here. Okay. It looks like NVIDIA just wants to have a great Friday. And who am I to say no to that? Next target is ADR, right? So that's what I'm trying to get to. I'll move that here. I'll even set an alert on it so that I know when to move my stops. Hello, what the heck? And yeah, I will just keep adding to this video as we go. How I'm doing, what it looks like. AMD is also looking pretty interesting. I'm not going to get into anything else. I always say that. I'm going to do my best to not get into anything else. Yeah, AMD was perfect. SPY looks like it's well on its way. NVIDIA may be doing a little bit of a pull off. Let me make sure I have my stops in on that. And I do. So I don't want it to cross this line. Other than that, super happy to be here. No big deal. Just hanging out. I do want SPY to come here, so let's add an alert. Perfect. So there's a target. I did see the cues, but again, right? Like, I'm not trying to get into too much. And yeah, just hanging out. I'm going to watch the 5 just because it's moving a little bit faster and everything else, but nothing to worry about. We're in a bullish market. Hopefully I can get the port up. My re-entry on NVIDIA is only up 12%. Oh, now it's up 8%. So that's why I don't watch the P&L too much. It's just going to fluctuate. So it doesn't matter to me. I have a stop and I will take profit when it hits this target. And yeah. Okay, just as quickly as we went up, we came back through. So I got kicked out of SPY for like $1. Yep, $1 loss. I don't know what percentage that would be. And then I got kicked out of NVIDIA for break even on my re-entry. This is likely to still go up, and I'm okay with that, right? I'm just going to keep holding my contracts that I have for next week. I have the 165s. And yeah, just live with that not hitting this on a 0 day. It is what it is. No big deal. And I have stops on my next week contracts as well at, let me see. Oop, I pressed the wrong button. Yeah, so I have stops at, what is that, 15%. They're currently up 45%. Maybe I'll move that to 25% on my stops. So yeah, I'm going to do that, and this is it. Have a good weekend, everyone. Hope you have a lovely Independence holiday, and catch you lot on Monday. Okay. Boom, right? Hit here. All the way through these targets. Video does not care. A little gutted I'm not in 0 days because those would have went stupid. They're on my watch list. They're at 250%. That's crazy. Next week contracts are at, and yeah, that was a terrible sell, but you know, just got to be cautious on days like this. Now they're at 290%. Wow, what a time to be alive. Next week contracts, the 167 or 165s that I have, and I have 167 5s. 167 5s are up 94%. 165s are up 143%. That's quickly dropping. So I haven't decided if I want to swing this. I'm just going to put some stops in because I know this day is moving like crazy. And regardless, I'm going to be pleased with my gains. Feeling like a get your profit at target type of day. If it keeps going, then we'll be out here. Moving up. I also... No, that's it. I don't want to mention anything else. Let me see what is going on. Look at this baby go. Man. I'm debating swinging. The thing with that is, whoa. What the? What's going on? Whoa. Whoa. Sorry. The thing with that was swinging is, why the hell did that happen? Wow, I'm not getting out of this. Look at this baby. The thing with swinging is I think I'm going to get a better opportunity next week. But you never know. They're gapping up everything. Like it's freaking Christmas every day. NVIDIA's obviously at the highs. What is... Oh, because they... Okay. That makes sense. Now it's time to think. Let's play a fun game, which is what would have happened had I held my contracts. They're at 370%. Oh my god. So the 0-day 160s were 23 cents, $23, pardon me, at open. Now they're $1.07. Wow. Moving my stops again on these next week cons because, again, why the hell not? I'm probably gonna get kicked out. I'm moving them real tight. And yeah, now for real, happy holidays. Just wanted to update you